In my neighborhood, we are celebrating some wonderful folks, and we truly thank Community Foundation of Louisville for what they do. It is the Innovation Awards, and joining me, Lisa Bajornes is here, Program Manager, Vogt Invention and Innovation Awards, and Brian Olivier, who is the founder of Gluconfidence. Gluconfidence.
Yeah.
Gluconfidence. Now this is so good. I was talking to Brian, and I'm looking at his wonderful invention, and I'm like, wow, it improves the outcomes and reduces the daily burden for people who have to take insulin every day. And I said, what are you, engineer, scientist? What did you say to me?
I'm a type 1 diabetic.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
So this was a problem you were facing in your life.
Yes.
And something just said, there's got to be an answer.
Yep.
What was your next step?
Well, I was living with type 1 diabetes and exercising to try to manage the diabetes and work out. And what happened was when I was going for longer runs, I was getting low blood sugars, a lot of low blood sugar events when I was working out. And in order to treat those low blood sugars, I was eating a lot of junk and candy and snacks.
And that's not what you
gummy
want
bears.
to do. No.
I said, this doesn't make sense. I'm living with a chronic disease and I have to eat junk food in order to manage this. And so I created a healthy, all-natural, fast-acting liquid glucose. And that's where the idea came from.
Okay, hold that up so we can see. Now, I had a cousin. I don't know what type of diabetes, but she fought it from the time she was probably about 2. Yeah. And sometimes she'd zone out, and we go, uh-oh, she's not here. And we do the same. We just start shoveling in Pepsi, spoonful of sugar. Nobody knew what to do. It was just a disaster. Right. So do you just carry that around with you?
Yeah, so we're trying to, diabetes is tough. It's a tough disease.
I would be in trouble. I got to battle a lot, but I think I would lose that one.
There's a lot going on. So you're managing your diet, your insulin, you're checking your blood sugar all the time, exercise, just a lot to manage and deal with. And so we're trying to reduce the daily burden of living with the chronic disease. So what we've done is we do a monthly subscription service. So once a month you get an order and you get delivered right to your door. And you have a healthy, fast-acting option for you.
That's just crazy to me. Lisa, is this the kind of story you hear people who are living their life and go, there's a better answer? And so now the Community Foundation of Louisville saluting these folks.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, the Vogt Awards, which was started through a $5 million endowment from Henry Vogt Heiser Sr., who himself was an inventor, a tinkerer, an entrepreneur. And he was really looking for a way in order to leave an endowment with the Community Foundation so that companies very much like Gluconfidence, who are solving big real-world problems in a lot of different industries, could have that early seed stage funding in order to get from an idea to a prototype, for example, and then hopefully get it to market and get those first early customers.
Can you even believe that, number one, I love the name, Gluconfidence. That's just hilarious to me. Did you ever see yourself doing this?
Something I've been thinking about for a while, but you know, working with here in Louisville, working with Vogt Awards, it kind of brings an idea into reality. And we talk to people who are doing it, you talk to the mentors, and you get some guidance, and it really helped bring it to fruition. So it's something that's evolved over time, but it's been a fun journey so far.
I love our city for that. I know with the Community Foundation of Louisville, I mean, you all work every day to help nonprofits, help businesses, help everybody. I just saw a list of classes that you all have that people can join and learn how to do these things. All of this, though, you've got some companies you're awarding.
Right.
You're having a big pitch and demo day on Wednesday, October 13th.
Yes, very exciting.
This is exciting.
Yes.
It's at the Waterfront Botanical Gardens, number one. That's wonderful. Who can come?
So this particular event, we call it Demo Day, which is a celebration of all of the work that the 6 companies that were selected to this year's cohort will be demonstrating and giving presentations of their innovations. It's open to the entire public, so the startup community, the business community, anybody that loves innovation and technology is welcome. As you've said, it's this Wednesday evening. It starts at 5 o'clock. It's hybrid this year. So there is an in-person version of the event, as well as for those who would
That
prefer.
way, if you're comfortable coming, come on.
Right.
If you're not, you get
You
that.
can live stream over Facebook
that
and have
nice?
the same experience and get to hear all about these great innovations from these founders of early stage companies.
Well, it's just wonderful because you've got these 6 wonderful startups. I see your selection committee there, a lot of my
Yes.
friends on that selection committee.
Right.
If somebody is watching and they're thinking, I got an idea like Brian had an idea, how do they become part of this and get that boost or that help or information that they
Yes,
need?
absolutely. Really 2 places. They can go to obviously voteawards.com, VOGT. There they'll see all of the information about this particular accelerator program and the work that we're doing to coach and mentor and educate these founders to get their innovations to the market. But there is a plethora of startup resources available in our Louisville community. You can also go to amplifylouisville.com. They have a great resources page, and there's tremendous information on startuplouisville.com. So there's lots of resources available, programs, accelerators, incubators, different meetups, just networking groups, etc. You can find information in a variety of places.
I love that about our city because we are always trying to work to find a way. How does this feel to you, Brian? What's next?
It feels great. So we got a good start. We have product right now, so we're shipping, orders are coming through. So it feels good that we're helping people that have the same challenge that I had and making a difference. So it feels really good.
Life-changing in a number of different ways for you. I mean, you have a new thing there, and you've even helped yourself with your own disease.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Community Foundation of Louisville, if everybody wants to see what you guys are doing, because they do a lot and I can't keep up with it,
Yes.
where can they go?
So they can go to cflouisville.com for more information. And in particular, what I love about the Vogt Invention and Innovation Fund, and through these Vogt Awards, since 2000, they've awarded, the Community Foundation has awarded $3.7 million in 96 startup companies. And I'm especially proud of the fact that 37% of those are founders of color and female founders.
There we go. Everybody.
Everybody.
Doing what they
That's
love.
right.
There you go. cflouisville.org. And we always thank the Community Foundation. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Brian, to you. There it is. Celebrate with them on Wednesday.